Wow. And another one bites the dust. Hey, good Wednesday morning there. And wow, the Ozzy Man, another one of our great artists in this life, has passed another day. It's incredible how many artists that I know of have passed since I've been around. Tom Petty, Prince. I mean, you can just start going through the list of all the famous artists that made it big, and they all die on us. They seem sooner than later. But with the lifestyles they live, I'm amazed Ozzy lived as long as he did in all reality. If you ever read all the stuff he put in his body, it's beyond believable. That guy didn't die years ago. But anyways, everybody knows. If you don't know that story, then you haven't been listening to anything whatsoever anywhere, because Ozzy was known throughout the world. Thinking like 805 million something. It was like 805 million participants have listened to him or something. I can't remember the numbers, but he was known worldwide. So anyways, here we are. It's Wednesday morning. Beautiful Wednesday morning here. It's a little more humid today, a little more heat. So it's going to be a little bit more of a warm day. I tell you what, the cutting the grass, man, Jesus. I mean, it's just kicking my ass. And with this sciatica, if I remember how Roger sent me the proper way to pronounce it, man, sitting on a lawnmower is brutal. It's brutal, man. For hours and hours, and then my freaking right side of my body's killing me. Oh my gosh. I think to myself, one day, I just can't do it anymore. As you get older, your body just really starts to catch up with you, man. And this is just so much work. I mean, I need to spray all the driveway, all the gardens. I need to get my weed whacker out and weed whack all, until you do this stuff, you just don't really get it. Until you do this work, you just don't get it. Yeah, and pay somebody else to do it, yeah. Most part, probably eventually you have no choice. It just kicks your ass. There's my neighbor walking, so that'll be a problem. My dogs will be going nuts, wanting to go chase her up and down the neighborhood. But here we go to the messy house, all the dogs. And as usual, they didn't get until late last night. They're okay. Or are they? And there's a little ginger baby and a little Scouty. Hi. All right, little buddy. Come on. Good job, everybody. Go in the bathroom outside. And there's Ginger. Don't want to get a little hiney. Don't want to get a little hiney wet on the grass. So she's going to go poo-poo in the middle of the driveway so you can step on it. Yeah, what a beautiful Wednesday morning. It's already Wednesday. Oh, my goodness. Hey, yesterday is my sister's birthday, so happy birthday to my sister Rachel. I wished her a happy birthday on Facebook, and I was waiting for the family to do a happy birthday in the messaging. Nobody did, but my wife did this morning. Now, I can't remember the damn thing. Was her birthday the 22nd or 23rd? Come on over here, buds. It's just too complicated. But anyways, happy birthday to my oldest sister, Rachel, who's down there in Florida. That's where everybody is. The brother, two sisters, dad. All right, pups. What do you got going on now? In the shop. As we mosey on over here to do our thing. We get the morning conversations going of what do we talk about today, right? Ozzy. It's all it's going to be about is Ozzy. Ozzy. What did Ozzy want to be when he's going to grow up one day? He's from what? That Birmingham or the English area. It's funny how so many of the well-known musicians in the world come from the English or the European side. Come here, pups. On the and how their English accent resonates through singing more of the American dialect. Is that right or wrong? I don't know. Hey, we got food here for the guys, which that's kind of dangerous because that just means they're going to crap my garage if they eat it. Yeah, so what are we talking about today? I don't know. That's how we talk about, everybody. I mean, it's the Iceman struggling. It's the Iceman struggling to keep a YouTube channel going to what he thought would be such a big a big, big thing in his life. So what do you want to do? That's the thing. When you're a kid, when you're in elementary school, middle school, high school, maybe even college, maybe out of college, what do you want to do? What do you want to be? That's what's incredible. For me, I never had this thought that I'd be some talkative personality type of person. I was very, just a very quiet, I was more of a, with my friends, of course, I was the outgoing friend, but in general, I just was never the outgoing student in school. I didn't stand out, per se. And so when I was younger, I didn't really think, I just thought, yeah, maybe I'll be a truck driver. I didn't really ever get caught up and think I'd be some superstar person. I always wanted to be a bodybuilder. I'll never forget when I started lifting weights and I read about Arnold Schwarzenegger. I bought his book, and I used to watch, and I used to read the muscle magazines, and I always thought, man, that'd be so cool. Come on, puppies, come on back. There's another neighbors that want to walk the neighborhood this morning. Come on back. I wanted to be a bodybuilder. That's really what my aspirations were back in high school, when I kind of knew I'd never be like a great football player, soccer player, basketball player, whatever it may be, tennis player, golfer. So I pursued really lifting, really dedicating a lot of my time to lifting weights and thinking maybe one day I'd have the Arnold look, not knowing you had to abuse your body and, for the most part, kill yourself by injecting so many drugs in your body to look like a gorilla. Never knew that, which I'm glad I didn't, because I'd have been the guy definitely taking the steroids. I would have got caught up in that racket. It would have been a different me, too. I'd have probably developed a little differently and, blah, blah, blah. Come here, come on. Come on, guys. Just stay around here. Why don't you just stay over here in the shop for a little while? Good boy. Go to the bathroom outside. That's a great thing. Good pup. So that's the thing. So what did you want to be? So, for me, in high school, I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll be driving a big tractor-trailer rig because it's just a really cool, big-ass truck. But then as I kind of got a little later into school, I kind of got lost. And what am I going to do? I don't know. And then I just kind of wanted to work in the auto parts industry because I was such the parts guy as far as just loving cars and trucks. Come on back here. So out of high school, I was excited that I got a job at Fairfax Auto Parts. I was excited that I was just a high school graduate and I was able to be hired to work at a parts store. Making $1, I think, $75 an hour. I think it was my starting pay, if I remember right. I think it was like $1.75 or $1.85. Come on, get in here. So I never really had this big vision per se. Being some social media star, a big executive, some big company. I just never had those type of goals or thoughts. I always had a goal of, can I make $100,000 a year back in the 80s? Can I just make like $100,000 a year? That would give me good money to have a house and to have some pretty cool cars and blah, blah, blah. Just stop it. Come on back. Rebel. Hey, Rebel. Hey, Rebel. Come on, Gypsy. You stay here, Gypsy. So I just never really had, I never set these high goals of me, and that's what I think today. I think today, does the social media, come on, Rebel, come here, boy, come on back. Does the social media more than ever, does it put like pressure on people to think they have to be some superstar personality to you've accomplished something? In so many ways, I can look at myself and say, you think, man, if I had 1 million subscribers, blah, 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 and then it comes into the money factor, you can make money, but then you think, oh, then I'm special because I've got so many people. Come on, stay here. No, Gypsy, don't do that. Gypsy has a whole different type of run and walk, and so now they're all just going to chase the neighbors, which they're not going to do anything. The only thing Gypsy is if she gets outside the fence, which that can happen. But yeah, so what do you want to be? So for me, in all sincerity, I just kind of evolved into one thing to another thing as I progressed in my years of working. Come on back here. Come on back, Gypsy. Come on back here, guys. And here's F-150. I kind of hate to let this lightning go. Yeah, downside to me is the amount of money they're going to chase me for in this vehicle when it gets repoed. It'll be the same as basically making the monthly payment on it. I mean, I'm not lying. In some ways, like, just keep the damn thing. Come on, Pops. Come on. Come on, Rebel. Rebel. Looky here. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Gypsy. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, Bub. So for me, I just kind of piecemealed it. You know, I just kind of went from being in the auto parts industry to eventually getting out of it and starting to work for an oil company. And then in the oil company, I became a truck driver. Then I became an assistant manager. Then I became a salesperson. And I just worked my way through the years. And then, you know, kind of started getting more confidence of my capabilities, and eventually then kind of starting to think more that would I want to own my own business, blah, blah, blah. And my salesmanship kind of brought more of my personality out, where I did enjoy interacting with people, and I enjoyed making a living from my personality. So here is somebody right here, which I have no idea. Is that must be, that's Brian. Or is it? I have no idea who this is. I don't know. That's weird. Come here, Pops. Come on. Yes, this is so strange. You got a car here, but the way it's positioned, it isn't usually the Brian comes in. Come on, puppies. So who's here to see me today, right? I have no idea. Could it be, you know, anymore? It could be a person delivering Amazon. Come on. Get in here. So this is so strange. Why this person's in my driveway, but maybe they're concerned. Yeah. So it's Brian. So he's concerned about somebody coming down the street and the dogs getting out. Come here, Gypsy. So he's just being cordial. I got a late start this morning. I wasn't even making a video this morning in all reality. Come on. Hey, Rebel. Rebel. Don't do that. This is where it gets complicated, everybody. Come on, get over here. Come on. Come on, Rebel. Come on, Rebel. Rebel, come on, boy. Come on. Yeah, see, that gate takes like 45 seconds to close, which I can close on my own. Come on, boy, come on. So I got a late start. Like I say, I wasn't even going to make a video just because, you know what, everybody, it just kind of gets mundane. I mean, it really does. I mean, my channel, for me, my own view, I just feel like my channel is just getting so boring. I really do. I just think, is it really worth it? I mean, because I talk to everybody each day, but the viewership is just, I got it. The viewership on it is just so small, you know, and there's just a select few of you that really kind of keep me going. That's the reality. If the comments didn't come in, I would have to say I'd just probably turn it off, just because it's just what are you gonna do? I mean, the whole social media thing is, it's just bitch. As far as what a lot of these social media, like an X, you know, how they make their living is just bitching all day long. All they do is cry the blues. It's all, you know, it's the hate of the hate. And these people make good money that just promote the hate. They just, you know, so what do you do? So, and what does that mean? You just talk about politics. That's all that means. So, I mean, for me, it's like, yeah, what do you want to talk about? Yeah, just go ahead and start reading reports. And, you know, so once again, like I say, this morning I got up later than usual. I just said, you know, is it really worth even just running my mouth about what? We can just listen to Ozzy music all day long. How about that idea? It's all right. It doesn't matter. So I'll leave the door open. I'm going to close the barn door. You're fine. So, yeah, so it's like, you know, what are we going to talk about? I mean, and that's, and, you know, some people, there's no doubt, they have the people around them. I was watching the Ninja, the America Ninja Warrior, whatever it is, series. I mean, it's incredible, some of these young kids, the strength that these young kids have. You'd never know it looking at them. They're incredible. But a lot of them are social media stars. And, you know, they have a family. So they have the whole family. You know, and that's the thing. You have a whole family around you and other people. You can get more interactive. And that's one thing that was on my channel that a lot of people liked. Like, I'd go to Florida. You know, I had Julia, I had Popcorn, I had David. You know, so we had all these different personalities. So it made the channel, you know, enjoyable. Well, I, for the most part, has kind of have lost that. My dad, my dad isn't getting around like he used to. The kid isn't around, and and it isn't because there's a problem. It's just that she's growing up to be an adult, and she's married. And I mean, what did you do when you got married? Did you live at your parents' house? I mean, sincerely, when you got married, did you live at your parents' house? So, I mean, she's moved on. So it's taking all the dynamics out of my whole channel, where it's just a whole different, it's just what's me to give back to you guys, besides just me talking about things and talking about the economy and talking about, blah, blah, blah. Besides making some how-to videos on the... That's fun, I get that, making the video of me putting this exhaust on my Africa Twin. That'll be fun. That'll be a good thing. But other than that, I mean, what do I talk about? I can talk about politics. What's the main theme? I'm not some historian, so I don't have the knowledge to tell you the history of England or Europe. I mean, but you can watch that on the frickin' History Channel or National Geographic or Smithsonian, blah, 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 blah. I mean, so I don't have that to bring to the table. So what do I have? Really, what do I have to bring to the table? That's what I'm saying. It's what do you want to be? What do you want to be when you grow up? I never ever thought to myself, being a younger person, I'd want to be this person running my mouth behind a camera on a phone to try to build, in so many ways, a business, to build a network that I would earn monies for my personality. And in which I've been trying for 5.5 years now, which, for the most part, it's just, it's great to have subscribers that I have, and the select few that do really support the channel, participate. But that's, that doesn't pay the bills. That doesn't pay the aggravation. Doesn't pay the efforts. It's just more of a relationship of like being on Facebook. I mean, in so many ways, YouTube is just an overrated Facebook social media site where you think you can make money off of posting information, where it's just basically Facebook. You're just seeing me post my life on YouTube, and since I don't have any dynamics per se of being the outdoorsman that can show you how to go camping and hunting and cooking and studying, and there's people out there that have those talents that actually have some pretty really cool channels. Or I'm not the computer geek guy that can show you all the ins and outs of all the things you do on your computer to make it blah, blah. So there's talents, and I'm not the custom shop guy that has a shop set up here where I can show you how to weld and make things and modify. So, I mean, there's so many things that in the social media environment people are looking for to grab onto to feel like they're getting something back. And that's what I talk about all the time is, what do I bring? I bring my face and my voice and my thoughts and ideas. And that's just riding off of reading and hearing information and other things, just like I talk about all the time, the tariffs. I mean, it's now being shown that the tariffs, it's just a tax on you and I. These other countries aren't really paying the tariffs, meaning their products are being taxed on, but they're not reducing the price of their products, and they're just passing on the higher price of their products from the taxation that you and I are going to just pay at the end. So what they're saying is, it's beyond believable that this whole tariff thing is all going to come back on you and I to pay for the tariffs. So the government's going to collect all this, Scott Bessett's bragging about how many hundreds of billions of dollars this government's going to collect from these tariffs, but it's just you and I that are just paying into a higher tax base. So for Donald Trump, I mean, sincerely, all Donald Trump has done, he's now the elected president that for the most part has put a 25% tax on everything we buy now. For the most part, we're like, no, yeah, you're kidding yourself. There's so much stuff that's attached to foreign countries that's made and blah, 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 blah. And then stateside, all these companies are going to see they can raise their rates because the competition raised their rates. So you're going to spend more money. That's what I've been talking about forever. So this whole tariff thing is a terrible idea. You're going to go broke. I can promise you. I mean, I'll be amazed this economy just doesn't explode in the next year. I'll just be amazed. How the hell do you have any more money? Do you have 25% more money this year to spend? But I mean, here you go. So here's me running my mouth on my YouTube channel. Do you really want to hear this shit? I mean, it's sincerely to me, it's like, who cares? We've survived before the hardships before. We'll survive again. So who cares? Quit the freaking crying and moaning. But that's how people make money on, journalists. And other people make so much money running their mouth all day of the fear factor of what tomorrow is. And that was the message that I was conveying yesterday, is what we pay dearly through the governments of the tomorrow, the what if tomorrow. Yeah, which is ridiculous. But that's it. I gotta get Brian to work. Once again, like I say, man, I mean, I get it. People get into this channel and turn it off after 7, 8, 9 minutes. I get it. But it's just like, reach out to say hi to all those or I should say, it's a reach out to the select few that actually watch my channel. So that's what it is. So every now and then, if you don't see me pop late in the morning, I don't think I died. I could. It's possible. But I'll just be like, I just really don't have anything to run my mouth on. There's just not really anything there, everybody. That's all it is. It isn't me disliking anybody or giving up. It's just, what do we talk about? The whole channel has died. The channel really has died for the most part. So, but anyways, it is what it is. Continue on, trudge on. Hope you got your dream. Hope you got what you want, right? But we're all in the same boat. Social media and this world you live in. If you're not, on the movie screen, I guess you didn't succeed in life, right? If you're not strumming a guitar and doped up to the max and running and singing, you didn't succeed in life. If you're not Tom Brady and throwing another touchdown, I mean, that's the thing. That's the dangerous society we live in. If you're not this spotlight, highlight person, what did you accomplish in this world? Right. God bless. Have a great day.